Hey there, Todd Wally, certified elder law attorney with Generations Legal Group. All right, we're at question number 55. This question is my money protected from Medicaid if it's only in my spouse's name? Great question. I get this question all the time because they're like, oh, I'm the one going on Medicaid. I don't own anything, or I just got married and my wife has all the money, not me. So therefore, I'm protected from Medicaid. The answer is wrong. Medicaid looks at the assets owned by either spouse. Okay. That's the answer. So generally your money's not protected. Now, in some states, a few states out there, and I'll just cover this real quick. In a few states out there, you can do a Medicaid planning technique is called spousal refusal. And I don't do it in Arkansas. I tried once and my client died, and so we didn't get to finish it. But that is not a common way to qualify for Medicaid in Arkansas. So I'm not super familiar with it, but I do know basically what the concept is. And I would think that if it is a late in life marriage and the person who's going on to Medicaid has very few assets, the rules are they're going to look at both spouses. But the spouse with the money can refuse to cooperate and refuse to let their money go to pay for their new spouse's Medicaid. And so you basically you apply for Medicaid, and when they start looking at the spouse not in the nursing home, that spouse says, I'm just not cooperating. No, I refuse to cooperate in this. And it seems to work. Okay. A few states do that. Typically, though, in most states, like the state where I practice, Medicaid is going to look at the assets of both spouses and look at those and go through the qualification process. Now, that's the bad news, particularly if you just got married to someone who's broke and they're now going into the nursing home. Yeah, it really stinks that they're going to look at all of your assets to consider whether this person qualifies for Medicaid or not. The good news, though, is there's some really generous rules that we can use. We will have to rearrange some things and do some things that you may not like, but you can keep it, okay? We can make it so that you can keep all of the assets and get your spouse on Medicaid without you losing everything, okay? Please understand, Medicaid is going to look at both spouses, and if you get married and all of the assets are with the spouse not going into a nursing home, they are going to look at it, but there's some rules to help us protect, okay? Don't panic, but you are going to need the advice of an attorney who really understands Medicaid and help you through this situation, okay? If you have questions, please give us a call, 479-601-4119, or you can go to our website, generationslegalgroup.com. There's a lot of good information there, and you can schedule an appointment. And on these videos, please subscribe, and leave a comment below. If you're like, wait, Todd, that makes no sense whatsoever, say it. And I'll do my best to try to explain it, or I'll do another video explaining it. Okay? Hope you enjoyed this. I will see you next time.